What's going on? Welcome back to 100% NUFC. I hope you're all doing really well on this Monday evening. Now, there's a lot happened in terms of news at Newcastle United. We're going to start off by reacting to the FA Cup draw. We have been drawn to Blackburn Rovers in the third round of the FA Cup at St James's Park. Now, I think that's a really good tie in my opinion. I mean, don't get us wrong, I was hoping that we were going to get the Mackhams, of course, and try and, get one over them. But we could still get them in the fourth round of the FA Cup if we take it seriously and we progress. At the end of the day, it could have been worse. We could have gotten away a tie and we could have been dumped out because knowing our record in the FA Cup, it's not very good. We've played the likes of Stevenage, Peterborough, and we've been knocked out very, very quickly. But because we're at home, we're very good and we've got a good chance to go further in the Cup. I want to see we do well in the FA Cup. I said this last season, we got Luton Town and then we got knocked out after that. But this time I want to see we'll give it a real good shot. But at the end of the day, the league position isn't very good at the moment. It's quite precarious. So Rafa Benitez might not take the Cup as seriously, which again, it's heartbreaking to say, but Rafa Benitez wants to keep the club up, of course. And it's all about Premier League survival and staying up for next season. But I want to see, we'll do really, really well. Blackburn Rovers are a good squad. They're in the Championship doing well under Tony Mowbray since being promoted. So they're not a team to be messed with. They've got some really good players and we might see ex-Mag Armstrong play. So who knows? Could be a feisty encounter at St James's Park. I'm sure they've got a good record up here. And hey, may the best team win. Let's hope it's the Toon. Anyway, there's been some more breaking news as of tonight. Apparently Mike Ashley has been on Sky Sports and he's told them that he wants to sell the club in January. Now, I smell bullshit in my opinion because this has been going on for ages. As much as I want him to sell the club, as much as I want to see him gone, is it the boycott that's getting to him? Is he starting to panic already because he's seen what's going on at the club and he doesn't have the money to spend in January? He wants to sell it and he knows Rafa Benitez deserves a lot better than he's getting. Well, of course Rafa Benitez deserves a lot better, and I've always said that. Rafa Benitez's contract ends at the end of the season and I'd hate to see him walk away because he's not being backed properly. And at the end of the day, I don't want to say too much about it because Mike Ashley's done this before and he hasn't sold the club. So until it's 100% certain that Mike Ashley is going to sell the club on, then it's going to be a long old wait because we need money in January. We need to strengthen this squad. There's simply no quality in it whatsoever. There's no end product at Newcastle United going forward. We need strength and depth. We're weak in so many areas. Just look at the Paul Dummett situation. Ever since Paul Dummett's gone out, injured, we're using Kieran Clark at left back. We're using Javier Manquillo. They're both simply not good enough, and we need to strengthen in the January. And if we want to progress as a club, we've got to spend more money, and we've got to be up there competing, with the top 10. Not just let's just stay in the Premier League, because Rafa deep down doesn't want that. He wants the club to progress to the next level. He loves the fans, and that's the reason why he's here. And that's sad to say. He's only here for the fans, and if the fans obviously were to not come back, of course Rafa Benitez would leave because he believes that he's not right for the football club, and he can only do so much on a shoestring budget, of course. What do I think of it? Well, we'll have to wait and see. There's not a great deal I can say at the minute because he's just come out and said stuff on Sky Sports. Like I say, he said it in the past. We'll have to wait and see with open ears, and we'll have to open our eyes and see what happens in January, of course. In final news, Sean Longstaff has signed a new contract extension at Newcastle, keeping him at the club until 2022. And he's just went on to say that he's happy to be here. Rafa Benitez has given confidence. Rafa Benitez believes in him. And, he's really wants to hit the ground running. He wants to go forward with the football club. Of course, he'll be wanting some first team appearances in the near future. He's definitely one for the future as well. Look at like Elias Sorensen, he's another one. But obviously, of course, he's going to bide his time, but he knows, that he's at the club that he supports. He's going to give it everything. And I think at the minute, he probably needs another loan deal just to go out and get some more games. And I'm sure in the future, he'll get that first team appearance at Newcastle. I mean, not substitute appearances, like a main Premier League appearance, hoping that we'll stay in the division, of course. And there won't be an Everton preview because there's so much on at the moment this week, but there will be a preview for the Wolves game. I'll do a reaction, of course, of the Newcastle game, but obviously I'll be working, so I won't say much of the game. But like I say, you let me know your thoughts about Mike Ashley's situation, the FA Cup draw, and if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, put your comments in down below. They're all massively appreciated. Anyway, until the next one, it's been Sharky. How are the lads?